Imagine a gardener planting seeds, expecting a beautiful garden, but instead weeds start to grow. Just like that gardener, we often face unexpected, undesired events in our lives. These moments aren't just random, they reflect our hidden fears and limiting beliefs. So let's explore how the undesired things in our reality reveal the truth about our internal landscape and how we can transform for the better. Let's go. Welcome to Empress Expressions. My name is Amber and I am the Empress here. And I welcome you whether you're new or you're returning. So today I want to talk about shifting your reality, right? Shifting your reality. First, I want to start off with we are constantly shifting. We are literally shifting a billion times every second. Like we're constantly on different timelines. We're constantly jumping and shifting. Like nothing stays the same, right? Some change takes longer. Some change is just constant. Like it's instantaneous, right? So when we talk about shifting our reality, I feel like the first understanding that needs to be understood, the truth that needs to be acknowledged here is that we are always shifting. It's just when you are shifting and you're aware of shifting, you're an intentional designer of your life. You are designing your life to feel and look a way that you want it to look and feel. So now you are intentionally trying to shift to a specific reality. You're trying to access a certain type of timeline, a higher timeline, right? So let's not, adopt the thought that we're not shifting. Okay, because we are always shifting. That's what we do, right? That's what we do as source. We are constantly expanding and shifting. There is no stopping that. You can't go back, right? Once you expand, you can't go backwards. So I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. So everybody's always shifting. Now, this particular video and a lot of my videos, when we talk about shifting our reality and we're talking about quantum leaping and timeline jumping and all these different things, this is us intentionally trying to shift our reality to a desired reality. So in this video, we're going to talk about when we come across and we experience undesired events in our lives, because that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Like we have beliefs that are in us that are constantly being projected outside of us. And when those beliefs don't align with where it is that we say we want to go, we experience undesired events. We experience experiences that don't feel so good, that throw us off, right? That make us sad, that make us anxious, that make us worried, that make us angry. And not that any of those feelings are bad, but 9 times out of 10, you want to feel good. You want to enjoy your experience. You want to be in a reality in which, 1, you recognize I created the fuck out of this. And 2, this feels amazing to me. This reality in which that I've shifted into and that I've created and projected outside of myself feels amazing. So let's get into why we experience undesired events, okay? And how we can start to shift that and bring that up, right? Because 9 times out of 10, it's deep down, right? Or we are ignoring it, or we think we've dealt with it, right? So let's talk about that. Let's bring that up. 9:11 on the clock. So with that, the first thing that I have here, I'm trying to get this Palo Santo going because my spirit is like, burn me, please. Okay, so the first thing that I have here is reflection of fears. Undesired outcomes often mirror your hidden fears and doubts, bringing them to your awareness. So when you're experiencing something in your reality, in your world, in your life that is undesired, like you're looking at this like this shit is for the birds, like I don't want no parts of what this is right here. Like I don't want no parts. 9 times out of 10, in some way or another, this is showing you fears that live within you. Fears, beliefs around your fears, agreements with your fears that are internal that you are projecting outside of you now, right? So a lot of our lives, all of our lives, and the things that we experience are here to show us the way, are here to show us what we need to still work on, are here to show us what is inside of us, what we actually believe, where our vibration actually is, okay? So the example that I have here is going to be, imagine that you're trying to start a new business, but you keep encountering setbacks. Those obstacles often reflect an internal fear of failure, that fear of failure. So bringing your hidden doubts to the surface. So now what's happened is there's this internal fear of failing. And because there is this vibrational frequency upon which you are sitting or where you are existing, you've now created a physical experience that resonates with where you vibrationally sit. And this particular example that I'm giving, right, is the vibration of fear, the fear of failure. So when you're trying to build this business and you keep having these setbacks and this keeps happening, that keeps happening, things aren't coming together the way that you envision them, there could be an agreement within you where you agree to being fearful of failure, fearful of failure. Now, I'm not going to say that that's everybody's issue. That's your work to do, right? That's your work to see what you are afraid of. What are you afraid of? You know, what's your fear, right? So that's where the work comes in, where you have to dig into the depths of yourself to understand what you're thinking on a subconscious level that's now projecting and has created enough energy, right, to now project itself out into your physical reality. Like none of this stuff is happening to us. We are literally pushing these things out of us to show us where we are, to show us what we still need to work on, what we need to be mindful of. So number 2 is limiting beliefs. These events highlight limiting beliefs you hold about yourself and your potential, indicating areas needing transformation. Limiting beliefs. So we talked about limiting beliefs on this channel before, and if you're new here, a limiting belief is exactly what it sounds like. It's where you have a belief that limits you from being your expansive self, from tapping into all of your resources, all of your superpowers, all of your understanding. It keeps you from tapping into the truth, right, of things and how things work, and agreeing to being in agreement with what it is that you say that you want, being in agreement on a vibrational frequency with what it is that you say that you want. The example that I have here is, say you are constantly struggling with financial stability. Finances are huge in this reality. Money is huge. People put a lot of effort and energy into money. So say you're constantly struggling with financial stability, despite working very, very hard. This reoccurring issue might highlight a deep-seated belief that you don't deserve abundance, okay? So this limiting belief, we have to also recognize and understand that we are energy. We are our ancestors, right? So sometimes these limiting beliefs, we're not quite aware of them because they come from our bloodline. They come from generations before us, right? it could be a part of us. So some people may automatically say, oh no, I believe that I'm abundant and I deserve all the abundance, but they're still finding themselves in this loop of, not feeling like they're financially stable. Well, there's something there that is not in resonance with abundance. There's something there that is repulsing abundance. There's something there that doesn't have you on a vibrational frequency for long enough to manifest physical 3D reality abundance. Okay? So there's work there to be done. If you find yourself, hey, get away from there. If you find yourself constantly struggling with not feeling financially stable, there's some work there to be done. There is a part of you that is not 100% online with vibrating on the frequency of abundance. And that's why it keeps reoccurring. Things don't reoccur because God is out to get you. That's not how it works, Things don't keep reoccurring because, you're doomed and you're condemned. Like that. No, there is thought, action that continuously happens over and over and over that's creating this particular experience in different ways over and over and over. Okay. So that is a huge part of owning and understanding that you are creating your life. You are designing your life. And sometimes that's not an easy thing to adopt and take accountability for, take responsibility for, things happening in your life that don't feel that great. I mean, who wants to, I don't want to say blame yourself, because there's no reason to blame yourself. It's just a matter of understanding how creation works and understanding that you are a creator and you can reprogram yourself to manifest everything that it is that you want and to have the experiences that you want, and to understand that when undesired experiences and events come to fruition, it's not to shame and blame yourself, but it's to revise the situation and look at, okay, what needs to be tweaked, what needs to be healed, what needs to be brought to my awareness, what level of consciousness do I need to rise to, right? What lessons do I need to learn? What truths do I need to seek? We are in the month of the soul initiator. The soul initiator is about seeking knowledge, right? But all knowledge does not correlate with truth. So how much of my knowledge is truth, right? So there's this investigation that you can take part in when you are experiencing undesired events. And the investigation is self-discovery. So number 3 is energetic mismatch. So undesired situations reveal a misalignment between your conscious desires and subconscious beliefs, signaling the need for internal alignment. So this goes back to kind of what I've been saying when I say the vibrational frequency in which you resonate on, right? In which you exist. The energetic mismatch. You can have a desire, right? I can say and have a desire that I'm a multimillionaire. I can say that all day long. I can write it down 15,000 times. That's my conscious desire. But if my subconscious beliefs are in alignment with money is hard to come by, I don't deserve abundance, I don't know how to manage money, if I get money, let me spend it up because I didn't have it before, if I get money, let me hold on to it because I'm afraid to lose it. Like, do you see how that is bumping against what I'm saying that I want? Well, those are the subconscious beliefs that we have to become mindful of, because you'll stay in misalignment if your subconscious beliefs are not in alignment with your conscious desire. So the example I have here is you desire a loving relationship, but you keep attracting people that are emotionally unavailable partners. This pattern reveals a misalignment between your conscious desire for love and a subconscious belief that you are unworthy of true intimacy. Now these examples that I'm giving you, these are examples. This is not me doing the work for you. This is me activating something in you so that you can dig in and do your work. Understand why maybe you're having issues with financial stability, or attracting a loving partner, or starting that new business, or losing weight, or anything like that. We all have our stuff that we are needing to address and work on. So these examples are just examples. These examples may not be your specific situation, right? But it's here to expand you so that you can understand how you can go within yourself and mend the wounds, mend the broken consciousness, right? Piece yourself back together, because fragmentation is going to lead to misalignment. So you're wanting this love and relationship, but maybe there's a part of you, your subconscious, is like, but we really don't feel like we desire true intimacy. You know, some may not even know what true intimacy is. Okay, so being an energetic match, moving back to, if we go back to the living soul numerology guidance system, the number 2 within the guidance system is the soul conservator. That is not the soul conservator. We're going to go back to 1, which is the soul nurturer, the universal law of vibration. Okay, the law of vibration. You have to be a energetic match to what it is that you desire. And just because you say you want something doesn't mean that you get it. It doesn't work like that. You have that thought. That's the beginning of creation, right? That is a very pivotal, important part of creation, is to have the thought and to be in that mentalism of things, right? To really embody the soul initiator, the number 7 in the guidance system. But then you have to be a vibrational match to what it is that you want. And if you have subconscious beliefs, things that you're not thinking about, things that you aren't aware of until you choose to be, until you ask spirit, you ask your guides to show that to you, grant you access to navigate the waters of understanding your subconscious, how it's been impressed and what it's been impressed with. Until you get those two in alignment, the conscious and the subconscious, there's going to always be a misalignment. And this experience, we're going to run into that. We're not going to always be in alignment with what it is that we say we want. But it's the practice of the internal work. It's the practice of the internal alignment that will help us manifest the things that we desire to have. Like, we are all here learning who we are, remembering who we are. I personally do not believe that everything can be revealed to us at one moment. I feel like that would overwhelm the human experience that we're in. That would overwhelm the nervous system of our human bodies, of our avatar. It has to be an unfolding, because we're so big, we're so vast, we're spirit. And it's not so much that our souls are in our bodies, it's our bodies are in our soul. So the expansion has to be done in increments almost. Okay, so I say that to say is to be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. I am one that completely understands when I want something, I want it fucking now, okay? Like, and I will throw a fit, okay, if I don't get it right now. But I understand that things take time. They take time. And in this particular experience that we have decided to have, time sometimes feels like a really, really long time because of our concept of time. So just be patient with yourself. Understand that it's coming, especially if you're doing the work. It's the faith, right? When it comes to, religion and being in church, and they're always talking about having faith, the faith of a mustard seed, right? Have the faith. Believe that the thing is coming. Believe that the work that you're doing inside of yourself is going to bring forth what you want to experience outside of yourself. And in the process and in the, I don't want to say purgatory, but in the process, in the waiting room of the manifestation coming to fruition, find ways to enjoy the journey. Find ways to enjoy the moments that are literally here to help you shape and shift and push this thing out so that you can have the experience. Because once you manifest that one thing, I promise you're going to want something else. You're going to add something else to it, or you're going to have that experience. You're going to be like, you know what? I want to tweak this now. I've manifested this partner. I've manifested this money. Now I want this. I've manifested all this money. Now I want a perfect home. Or now I want to move. Or I manifested this partner and now I want this partner to do this. Or I want to have this experience with this person, right? So, you hear that saying of we're never satisfied, we're never happy. You can be. And the way you can find that happiness is to be in the moment and enjoy the moment, because the moment is a part of the creation. Rushing to get to the wish fulfillment, it really, that's going to be a moment in time. And then you're going to be on and ready to create the next thing. So I just say all that to say, and I want to close out this video because I will go off and continue to go. I say all that to say is that this is an ongoing thing. This is a practice. This is a lifestyle. Okay. So give yourself that grace, give yourself that patience, give yourself that compassion, and love on yourself as you heal yourself. Love on yourself as you dig into your subconscious and you realize that there are things there that aren't in alignment with what you say you want. Love on yourself as you work on those things. And most of all, find the things in the moment that you can enjoy. Find the things that you can enjoy in the moment, and understand that these undesired experiences and outcomes that we witness and we face in our physical reality, they're here to show us that pretty much that we're on track in so many ways. Hey, this is what you say you want. Well, this right here is in the way. So let's clear this out so we can get to where we want to go, right? So you can think of it that way. The undesired events are really there to show you that, you are on a path of reaching your wish fulfillment. There's just some things that need to be adjusted. There's some things that need to be addressed on your way there. Okay, because once you get there, trust me, you're going to want to go to the next place and the next place and the next place. So creation is it's on a continuum, and expansion is on a continuum as well. So that's what I have for you when it comes to shifting your reality and understanding why you have these undesired events that show up in your reality, and how you can view them, how you can look at them, how you can work with them and use them as gifts and as tools so that you can live a life that feels absolutely amazing to you. So that is what I have for you. If you need support, please feel free to email me at soulwisdomcare@gmail.com. I also have a link down in the description box where you can set up a discovery call with me if you feel as though you want to possibly work with me and do some coaching. So yeah, that is what I have. I hope that this video helps you understand more of how to be in the moment, but to shift your reality, and how powerful you are, and your undesired events are not punishments at all. Also, I want to mention that down in the description box below, you can also get your Living Soul Numerology profile report, which will give you a nice breakdown of your energetic makeup. If you want to get it for your kids or your partner or whomever, it is a beautiful layout to help you understand an individual's energetic makeup, their energetic expression of who they are, what is most prevalent within them. So look in the description box. There's a link down there if you're interested in that. It's a low self-investment of $65. It literally shows up in your email within just a few moments. If you have any questions about that, also feel free to email me, and I will definitely, it would be my pleasure to help you navigate that and get that information for yourself. So yes, that's what I have. I send you peace, I send you light, and I send you love. Bye.